keep it real with ya.
Hey guys, it's me, Minu. Here to just make a little quick video. This time tomorrow we'll be in Mexico. It's been a really crazy week for me because, it's Sadie being sick and then me having my own health problems. I kind of was just like, fuck everything for a while. And all of the bad things that happened turned out to they happened. They still happened. They were still bad, but I was able to manage them. I did have a little breakdown. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'd rather keep it real with you. Had a little bit of a breakdown and was just like everything's awful, fuck everything, I hate everything, but things did work out. For me, Sadie's okay. She got her blood test back. She's normal. She's just having behavioral issues, which my friends are going to have to work out because I'm going to be in Mexico for a week. But other than that, she's seeming fine. I'm okay, kind of, sort of. The doctors gave me some stuff that's supposed to kick in sometime next week. I wish it would kick in today, but is what it is. And I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. Also, another quick update is I officially quit my job yesterday. I did like a 2 weeks notice type of situation. Next week I'm going to be in Mexico. So really it's just 1 week of work left for me. And I'm going to be using some of my PTO to kind of like get out of there a little bit sooner. And it's not that sorry, this camera's all over the place. It's not that I hate my job so much. It's just that it's not the right job for me. And I knew going in that it wasn't the right job for me. I knew going in that I was going to quit, that I was only going to have the job for like a year. My manager knew, I think I told my manager back in maybe February. I was like, hey, I'm going to quit. And how soon can I quit? And she was like, you can't quit till you do your year. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do my year, but then I'm going to be out of here. Just letting you know. So she kind of knew the whole time, like, oh yeah, Minu's going to quit once her 12 months is up. So it wasn't a surprise to anybody. I started interviewing for jobs. And at this one job where they were like, yeah, we do 5 interviews. And I was like, 5 interviews? What the fuck? And I found out from my therapist that a lot of companies during the pandemic have been doing 4 to 5 interviews and still rejecting people. And I thought that was some bullshit. But then I went on LinkedIn and I saw that is not some bullshit. They're actually doing this shit. And I was very pissed about it. But I went through my interviews anyway. I was really nervous because the last interview I had was last week. It was my 3rd interview that I had last week. And this week I had a bunch of stuff going on. And I was like, man, if I can't get these last 2 interviews in before I go to Mexico, like, what if they just choose someone else? So I was in the hospital Wednesday and I got a call from the recruiter. I didn't answer. I emailed her, said, hey, I'm in the hospital. Let me talk to you tomorrow. So then Thursday I talked to her. She said, hey, the hiring manager basically said, fuck those last 2 interviews. We want to offer you the job now. I was like, hey, you got it. You know what I mean? And so I waited for them to send me like the official job offer with like the whole comprehensive benefits package and everything, show me how much everything was going to cost. It is a $12,000 raise, which is very exciting for me. And when I told my manager, because I had asked them for basically 10,000 and they gave me an extra 2. So I was like, hey, they really want me. And my manager was like, I knew it. She was all sad. She was like, man, if I could keep you forever, I would. But I know that, you need to be doing like higher level work, more important work. And the company that I'm in now, and I even talked to one of my old managers, like the company that I'm in now is very much so territorial. People don't like it when you step into their stuff. Everybody has their niche, their thing that they do. And then if you try to break into it or try to help improve things, they get really mad at you. And so that's kind of what was happening with me and my job. I was like improving things and I was coming up with like different processes and everything. And I was getting just blocked. I was hitting a wall because people were like, how dare you try to make me look bad by coming in here doing all this extra shit. So let me switch hands here. So basically, oh no, that looks even worse. So basically what I ended up doing was accepting, y'all gonna get all the camera angles. How's this? So basically I told my manager on Friday, like, hey, I accepted the job, going through background check, all of that stuff. This is my 2 weeks. She was like, I had never resigned formally from a job. The job either just ended or they would, they'd fire you. So it was kind of weird to like send an email of like a formal resignation. But I did, and I thanked her for being like a great manager and being supportive, because she could have been a shit manager. She could have been like, the second she found out that I was looking at another job or like wanting to do something else, she could have fired me then and there. Because I've known companies where they do that. They sense that you're looking for the door and then they fire you. And so she could have did that. She could have said like, hey, Minu, your metrics are down, or you came in late one too many times, and boom, bam, you're fired. She could have did that, but she didn't. And I appreciate it. So I will be in Mexico next week. Then when I come back, I got 1 more week with the company. My manager did send out an email to my coworkers letting them know that, I will be gone. I'll be starting my new job on the 15th. The new job is permanently remote. That's big thing for me with my health and everything. They got the same healthcare plan that my current company has, which is good. So I know that my doctors will accept it. They also give like some work from home stipends to help cover like the cost of internet and everything. Like I already mentioned, I'm going to get a really, really big pay bump, which is going to be great. And the job is going to be very easy for me, because I'm somebody who like, I be going above and beyond in my job. And this is a job where I can really like kind of make my own hours, be kind of flexible. They got unlimited PTO, so I can take off whenever I need to, for whatever I need to. And, yeah, I'm really excited about it. Hoping that my health goes well for while I'm in Mexico, because I really do want to do things. I don't want to just be laying in my friend's bed the whole time. But I'm excited to know that, when I come back, I will be coming back to a job that pays me what I'm worth, what I feel that I'm worth. And I will be able to, next step with that is to take all that excess money and pay off all my debts. And then I invest in all of that other stuff. And I'm working on it. Adulting, but I'm just going to make sure that I'm straight, because I do still want to move at some point in the future. Hopefully next year. I don't know where I'm going to move, but now I have the money to where I can move. And I know this sounds bad. I'm kind of hoping for the housing market to crash so that things can get cheaper, so that I can find a place to stay that makes sense, because everything is ridiculous right now. But, yeah, I'm just really excited for the future. I feel like this week was really shitty. These last couple weeks was really, really shitty, with everything that could possibly go wrong was going wrong. But, the silver lining in it was I got a great job offer over what I asked to be paid. And it seems like it's going to be a great company, and there's going to be a lot of flexibility in my hours and my time. And they care a lot about me putting my health first. And that's a really big thing you want to look for in a company. So I'm looking forward to these next couple months. And I had told people, I said to everybody, when I be talking to people, even at my job, they be like, well, next year, I'd be like, ma'am, I'm not going to be in this job by the end of the year. No, I'm going somewhere else. And I tell people that. And I don't think they really was hearing me. I don't know why my light changed. Sorry about that. Let me come over here. I don't think they really was hearing me when I was like, oh, I'm not going to be here by the end of the year. I'm not going to be here next year or whatever. But I'm not going to be in this job next year. I'm not going to be in this job by the end of the year, basically, because the next month hasn't come yet, technically. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. I am wearing a cool outfit, but I'm saving it. I'm going to take a lot of cool pictures in Mexico. I got a whole new wardrobe. I'm going to be celebrating Dia de los Muertos. It's going to be great. I'm really excited, and I'm excited to show you guys when I come back. But until then, make sure you're drinking your water and taking your naps and taking care of yourself. And I love you guys. Bye.